So I'm guessing you're new to Gorilla Tag, and I'm gonna teach you how to get better at Gorilla Tag. Alright, so first thing I'm teaching you is how to move really fast on the floor. The easiest way to explain this is just moving your arms like this. Over time, do it in a circular motion. If you're struggling with a specific skill, there will be timestamps. I'm gonna be teaching you pinch climbing. So when you're first pinch climbing, you probably have done that before, right? The reason this is happening is because you're not pulling yourself against the wall. If you're falling off, you're pushing yourself away just the tiniest bit, and that tiny little movement can mess up the entire pinch climbing process. So instead of going straight down like this, go like this. Next skill is bouncing on these things right here. When a lot of people are first trying this, they do something like that. What you're doing is going a little too fast, so you want to wait until your hand hits the wall, then push it. Instead of pushing it like this, push it down slightly. And there's other people, when they start trying to do this, they'll accidentally fly off. And this is mostly because they're pushing this way or they're pushing that way. The next skill is wall climbing. Now, if you're a beginner, you've probably done something like this. The main thing you're doing wrong is you're slightly pushing against the wall like that. Instead of doing this, try doing this. Basically, it's just like swimming side to side. Up next is wall running. What people will do a lot is they'll try going up and then they'll just slowly fall off the wall. It's because you're pushing off the wall a little too much. Instead of trying to do the stereotypical circle motion like most of the pros, try going up here and just pushing straight down. Alright, so this is where it starts getting really hard. And so I'm going to teach you how to Lucio. Try to do this motion right here. How to make Lucio running easier is to just basically learn how to wall run on your right hand and your left hand. And with Lucio running, you have to do the circular motion. Switching to 60 FPS helps a lot with this, and there's videos on how to do that on YouTube. Now we get into some of the tricky stuff, and that's wall running on the slippery walls. It's basically just wall running, but just make it so that you have a lot of contact with the wall. But YouTubers say you need a lot of strength for it. You really don't. You just have to move your arm in a circular motion really fast. Branching. What you need to do is just use your eyes, locate the next branch, and it's basically just muscle memory on how hard you need to push to get to the next branch. Scaling trees. You'd want to wall run on top of here, and then wall run again, but the trickiest part is right here. You just want to keep your head and body as close to stump as possible. If you're near the top, like right here, try grabbing onto stump by pulling your hand out as far as you can and just grabbing forward. Now we got elevator climbing. And what you want to do with your arm, push your head against the wall. If your head is literally in contact with the wall, instead of doing a circular motion like this, do it like this towards yourself. Start pushing down, but also slightly closer to your head. And the last skill is learning how to shove a popsicle up your